Thanks for joining us on your Saturday morning. I'm Lex Gray. We are bringing you live Storm Team coverage of every aspect of Tropical Storm Hermine. Let's start in the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center with my co-anchor Katie Collette and meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler.
All right, Lex, thank you very much. A lot is happening, and since folks have gone to bed, there's been a lot overnight. A possible tornado in Dare County. There are several inches of rain and some flooding already in Hampton Roads, flooding in North Carolina. A lot happening. Yeah, so it's a tropical storm. It's a strong tropical storm, not a hurricane, but you know, you got those hurricane ready guide tips. You can open that up and get some tips for power outages, because we may be seeing that in this case. If you don't have one, maybe after this storm you can go get one. Yeah, so might not be safe to go pick one up just yet, but if you don't have one, I highly recommend it for after. But you can also get a lot of that information on WAVY.com, so just think about that. All right, so here's the information that I have for you right now on Hermine. We've got a tropical storm warning in effect for the region, and that's why the whole area is in red. Winds gusting above 39 miles an hour possible in that whole area in red. And so that's what that tropical storm warning means. Now, the center of Hermine is to the south of Dare County, mainland Dare County, or even right over top of it. But as that moves over you, the winds will let up a little bit. It's not an eye, but it's just the center where the winds are lighter, and then the winds will pick back up on the backside. We're getting strong wind north of it, though, and heavy rain in Hampton Roads already. So Hermine, 60-mile-an-hour winds sustained over parts of the area around it, moving east-northeast at 21 miles an hour. By 9 a.m., it'll be over the Outer Banks, and it'll move away as we get into the afternoon. Normally we say, oh, well, things will improve for us on the backside, but in this case, it'll turn into more of a nor'easter type storm. It'll send back some strong winds all the way into tonight and tomorrow, and then may see that breeze continue on the eastern shore for a while, especially if this backs up and moves west a little bit, which is a possibility Sunday to Monday that we're not ruling out. Some of the computer models suggesting that. So our winds right now are gusting up to 45 miles an hour out of the east in Virginia Beach, a gust of 45 out of the northeast in Norfolk, and a gust of 39 miles an hour right now in Hampton. We have gusts above 30 in Chesapeake and Suffolk. Very strong winds out there for everybody in Hampton Roads this morning, and the wind is strong as well. Here's the center again over mainland Dare County. The rain's let up over the center at the moment, but we have just widespread rain over all of northeast North Carolina, Currituck County, through Quivens, Pasquotank, all the way back to Gates in Hertford County. And here is Virginia Beach. You've got some heavy rain now picking up on the south end coming out of Back Bay, Dolly Corners. You've got more heavy rain in there towards Yadkin, northern Chesapeake, on up into Norfolk and Portsmouth. This band is a downpour right over the 264 interchange. It goes up the Bayside. It's moving west, and it's going to be moving into the Norview area here pretty soon. You've got heavy rain also pushing into south of Baileytown and downtown Suffolk. Moderate showers on the peninsula right now, Hilton Village. You've got moderate showers over the eastern shore, heavy rain east of Cape Charles, and then scattered showers on the middle peninsula and a widespread rain on the northern neck. But it feels heavy when that wind blows. Now, today we will see some tidal flooding out there, 6.6 feet, and that's around 11:10 a.m. Just keep in mind on about an hour on either side of that, we can see that tidal flooding start up, and it will linger for a while, and then more tidal flooding this evening. I'll talk about this in more detail coming up. Just though today's a mess. I mean, we got rain, wind, and flooding out there this morning. Northeast winds 20 to 30, gusts to 45, maybe even 50 near the shore. So I've got a lot more details. I'll talk about the timeline of this coming up in just 10 minutes. Katie, Lex?
Around 2 this morning, we heard reports of a possible tornado touching down in Dare County. Injuries were reported, but they are said to be minor. We pick up our team coverage now of Tropical Storm Hermine with Jason Marks. He is live in Nags Head. Jason, it looks even better where you are right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We have not seen rain in about a half an hour, 45 minutes. The wind has diminished a whole lot, and now we're getting our first look at the ocean. If you want to see something beautiful, take a look at that. That's just breathtaking right there. This is right in the middle of the storm right now. We are right in the center of it, and thus the reason why we are not seeing as much rain or the winds. We do know that those rain bands could come back very quickly, and when they come back with ferocity. Now, you mentioned that possible tornado. That happened on Hatteras Island. It happened near Hatteras Village at the Hatteras Sands campground. It was around 2 o'clock this morning when rescue crews rushed out there for that possible tornado. We're told that two mobile homes were picked up and thrown with people inside. We had 4 minor injuries. They were rushed to the hospital, expected to be okay. For a while, EMS was out there searching, making sure they had everyone accounted for, and they believe they do. We say possible tornado because we just don't know if it's an actual tornado or not. We do know that Hatteras Island at that point was under a tornado warning. and that the National Weather Service says the rotation appears to be a tornado, but we don't know that. It's going to take the National Weather Service to come in later today and really survey the area, the damaged area, to decide whether it's a tornado or not. It could just be straight line winds. Now, we have been checking in with officials here in Dare County. They tell me they have numerous power lines down, thousands of people are without power, and we also have numerous trees down. Highway 12, we do not have any overwash, which is great news, but there is some standing water from all the rain that we've gotten. In some places, we're talking about 8 inches of standing water on Highway 12. The winds are about to shift, so the big concern now is going to be the sound. That's always a concern. Once those winds shift, there could be some sound side flooding. We are watching high tide. High tide here in the Outer Banks is going to take place around 9:30. That will be a big benchmark for us. Something to watch out as we continue the morning hours. But for now, that's the latest here in Dare County. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And Tropical Storm Hermine is continuing to drop steady rain on the North Carolina coast. This is video from Wrightsville Beach. Flash flood watches are issued for most of eastern North Carolina through 11 this morning.
Joining us now, continuing our team coverage, is 10 on your side's Erin Kelly, who's been holding on to her hat all morning long.
Yes, she has. And Erin, you're at the ocean front. Flooding isn't an issue there yet, but that wind certainly is, as we've been seeing from you.
Well, we're on 17th Street. I've already lost my hat once, and Erin is holding on to the camera, our photojournalist, holding onto the camera tightly because we've really had some very strong gusts. You can see him wiping the lens there just so you can see us. We've had some very strong gusts just within the last 5 minutes, but you heard Jeremy earlier talking about gusts to 50. I want to show you the tops of these palm trees here. They've been whipping in the wind, and off to the side we can finally see the ocean because it's just now light enough. We've been checking out the Virginia Beach fishing pier, and look at those waves. You can see the spray is in some places reaching the tops of the pilings at the end of the pier there. So we know that there was a beach hazard update from the National Weather Service, and that update had basically said strong rip currents and very big breaking waves. We understand from Virginia Beach Life-Saving Services they do not want anybody in the water today. Even if you're a surfer and you want to check out these big waves, you can look, but don't go in. That's what they're asking you today. And we did check in with Virginia Beach Public Works about the flooding, because that's one of the other concerns that we're going to see later today as the rain continues to fall. They tell us so far overnight no issues with any flooding or road closures, but they are going to have their crews going out and checking on any trouble spots in a few minutes. Actually, they're going to be going from 7 to 8, getting out there and checking around the problem areas. And we will keep you posted as soon as we hear anything, just so you know if you need to be going anywhere, areas to avoid, places like that. But that's the latest here from the oceanfront. Erin Kelly, 10 on your side.
We're now dealing with more than 30,000 power outages in our viewing area right now. Many of the North Carolina electric cooperatives say they'll post updates to their Facebook and Twitter pages, so we're monitoring those for updates as well.
And I'm working to get some of those updates right now because they are changing by the minute. If you do lose power and need to report an outage, many of them do have an app where you can do that. Let's get right to the numbers from Dominion. One of the hardest hit areas now appears to be on the peninsula. Newport News, more than 5,400 customers without power. In Hampton, more than 4,100 customers. And the second I say that, a number skyrockets on the south side. That is in Norfolk, with more than 6,000 customers without power. Virginia Beach has been having trouble this morning, nearly 3,700 customers without power. And in Chesapeake and Portsmouth, more than 1,000 customers without power.
We've also got outages in Currituck and Dare County. Those together are adding up to more than 5,000 people right now. Back now at 6:45, we're tracking Tropical Storm Hermine with live crews throughout our area.
That's right. We are hours away from high tide, but some areas are seeing a little bit of flooding right now. Let's take a look now in Norfolk with Rico Bush in Ocean View. Rico, what are you seeing now?
And that wind have not let up since we've been here this morning. We are right in the thick of things. We are feeling the effects of the tropical storm system. Very strong wind gusts, but light rain. But because of those strong wind gusts, that rain is really hitting my face to the point where it feels like needles. Now, right now, I actually have to really stand firm to make sure I'm not blown away by this wind. But I want to show you this street flooding that we've been talking about all morning long. This is at 4th View and West Ocean View Avenue. You can see here as I'm walking onto this street how deep it gets. It is very deep. It gets to the point where it's almost to my knees. Now, we have seen some cars actually try to drive through this, Those cars have made it through. Other cars turned around and even take that chance. But again, looks can be deceiving. If you make your way through this water, there's a possibility that your car can stall out or stop walking. Now, another thing we've seen is people coming up, really taking pictures. We understand people are very curious about this situation, but it could become very dangerous. So you might want to just stay indoors if you can. Another thing city officials say is really tie down those objects in your yards. They can become projectiles, and at that point become very treacherous and dangerous. Now, one thing we've seen within minutes ago, we actually had a small power outage where all these lights in this area went out, but within seconds they came back on. We checked in with city officials, and right now they say there are no reports of any structural damage, but again, that could change as the morning moves along. Of course, we'll continue to stay out here and watch these weather conditions, and we'll have another update for you in 30 minutes. That's the very latest here from Norfolk and Ocean View. I'm Rico Bush. Katie Lex, back to you.
Very concerning to see the number of cars trying to get through that standing water behind Rico. You never know how deep that is or the condition of the road underneath. We cannot emphasize enough, do not drive through standing water. It is not worth the risk. And of course, wind is going to be a concern for many people living on the coast. If you have not secured objects outside your home like Rico recommended, make sure you do that if they haven't already blown away. We caught up with homeowners in Chesapeake yesterday, making sure everything was tied down. City officials say you may want to bring some items inside to keep them protected from flooding. Chesapeake also opened an emergency shelter at Oscar Smith High School for any of you who might need it. And thank you so much for sending your pictures and video to report it at WAVY.com. They really help us tell the weather story and let people know what the conditions are in your neighborhood. We already put together a slideshow of pictures on our website. Some are local, while others show what Hermine did to states to our south. Our hard-working web team is here right now updating this, been here for quite some time, so keep sending in your photos.